Hey, welcome to this video tutorial where I'm going to show you how to import your Revit model into D5 and how to do some simple camera views. So to start, you'll need to download D5 Render from the website and download the Revit sync widget, and then you'll get this drop down panel where you can simply click the Start D5 Render, and this will link your Revit model into D5 Render, which we can see here. Now, it just applies the default materials on top. So to create more camera views that are linked to Revit, what you can do is you can create new cameras in Revit. You go to one of the plan views, click the 3D views drop down menu, click camera. Then you can set a 3D view. I'll just adjust the height of this view. What you do in D5 Render is you click Sync Cameras, and this will sync the different camera views that you have. Now, this can be used in a multitude of ways. We could create a section cut in Revit using the Scope Box tool. We go to View, Scope Box. We just add a scope box around that camera we just created. We then go to the 3D view, look at its properties, turn on the scope box, resync your model. You'll see that we've created a cut through the model, however there's no outlines. So another way to do this that I like to do, so if you like to keep that scope box on, then I like to add a section plane, put it flat against the model. And since we already have that camera view set, just apply that on top. Have it cut just slightly. And we can add a fill. It should there we go. You can see that on top of the model now. And then you could render that out. You'll just delete that section, turn off that scope box. What you can't do is you can't link your model if it's in orthographic mode. So if you wanted to, for example, get an axonometric shot from here, you can't just sync your yeah, we can sync our model, but we won't be able to sync our camera because it has to be in perspective view. You also can't go and create elevations. For example, we can't go to this elevation and then sync our camera because it's not in a 3D view. However, D5 Render does give you the option to have these different elevation views already created for you. You can get rid of all of those trees just by turning them off in a Revit model. Or if you were wanting to keep them. You could just quickly apply a transparent texture of some sort onto it. And there we are, that's how you can get different views within your program. You can also put on 2-point perspective as well. Obviously it won't be as evident in certain places. You can also change your camera lens. So usually if you're trying to do a view of people, it's roughly like 50 millimeters. But for large shots, I like to be on around about 25 millimeters. You can also change the field of view to what you desire. And that's just the basics for D5 render camera settings.